Welcome to our channel. I'm excited to be your guide as we explore the breathtaking beauty and cultural richness of Norway. This Scandinavian gem, draped across the western edge of the Scandinavian peninsula, is a land of majestic fjords, charming villages and vibrant cities. Today we're embarking on a journey to discover the top 25 must-visit places in Norway. From the bustling streets of Oslo to the tranquil beauty of the Lofoten Islands, Norway offers a tapestry of experiences that will leave you awe-inspired. Whether you're an art enthusiast, history buff, or outdoor adventurer, Norway has something extraordinary in store for you. Get ready to immerse yourself in the warmth of Norwegian hospitality, savor the flavors of Nordic cuisine, and create memories that will last a lifetime. So grab your backpack, your sense of adventure, and let's set off on an unforgettable journey through the land of the midnight sun. Our first stop takes us to Oslo, Norway's dynamic capital city, nestled at the head of the Oslofjord. Oslo seamlessly blends its rich history and modern innovation, offering a captivating mix of museums, parks, and a thriving urban scene.
Begin your Oslo adventure by immersing yourself in the city's rich history at the Viking Ship Museum, home to remarkably preserved Viking ships that offer a glimpse into Norway's seafaring past. Then, delve into the world of art at the Munch Museum, dedicated to the life and works of Edvard Munch, the renowned Norwegian painter best known for his iconic masterpiece, The Scream.
No trip to Oslo is complete without a stroll through Vigeland Sculpture Park, an open-air gallery showcasing over 200 bronze and granite sculptures by Gustav Vigeland. And for a taste of Oslo's vibrant energy, head to Aker Brygge, a bustling waterfront promenade lined with shops, restaurants, and a lively atmosphere. Next, we journey to Bergen, a charming city often referred to as the gateway to the fjords. Nestled amidst 7 mountains on Norway's southwestern coast, Bergen captivates visitors with its colourful wooden houses, historic harbour, and breathtaking natural beauty.
Our exploration of Bergen begins at Bryggen, the city's historic Hanseatic wharf. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a testament to Bergen's significant role as a trading hub during the Middle Ages. Stroll through the narrow alleyways and discover hidden shops, traditional restaurants, and a glimpse into Bergen's maritime past.
For panoramic views of the city and surrounding fjords, take a funicular ride up to Mount Fløyen. From the summit, you'll be rewarded with breathtaking vistas that will leave you speechless. And don't miss the opportunity to explore the vibrant fish market, where you can sample fresh seafood delicacies and soak up the lively atmosphere.
Tromsø, way up north in Norway, is a surprisingly cosmopolitan city with a fascinating history and a lively spirit. You see, for centuries, Tromsø was a key starting point for Arctic expeditions, and you can still feel that sense of adventure in the air.
Today, it's a vibrant hub with world-class restaurants, cool museums, and a young and energetic vibe thanks to its large student population. Be sure to check out the Arctic Cathedral with its striking, angular architecture that seems to mimic the surrounding mountains.
And of course, Tromsø is one of the best places in the world to witness the magical northern lights. Imagine standing under a sky ablaze with dancing, shimmering green and purple lights. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Tromsø is a truly unforgettable destination that will leave you breathless.
If you're up for an adventure, take a dog sledding trip or a snowmobile safari for a real taste of Arctic life. And don't miss the chance to sample some fresh local seafood. The king crab here is legendary.
Now, get ready for some serious wow factor as we journey to Geirangerfjord, often called the most beautiful fjord in Norway. And believe me, that's saying something in a country famous for its fjords.
Imagine towering cliffs plunging straight down into deep blue waters, with cascading waterfalls seemingly pouring out of the sky. It's a scene straight out of a fairy tale. The best way to experience Geirangerfjord is by boat, of course.
Hop on a ferry and just soak in the majestic beauty all around you. Keep an eye out for the famous Seven Sisters waterfall, a series of 7 separate streams cascading down the rock face. Tip: if you're prone to seasickness, consider taking some motion sickness medication before your boat trip. The waters can be a bit choppy at times, but trust me, the views are worth it.
Next, we're heading north again, this time to the breathtaking Lofoten Islands. This archipelago, jutting out into the Norwegian Sea, is a photographer's dream come true. Imagine jagged mountain peaks rising straight up from the water with colorful fishing villages nestled in sheltered bays.
The Lofoten Islands are a place where you can truly disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with nature. Hike through dramatic landscapes, kayak in pristine waters, or simply breathe in the fresh, salty air.
Be sure to visit one of the traditional fishing villages like Rein or Nusfjord, where you can wander among the charming red and yellow råbør, or fishermen's cabins. Did you know that these cabins, perched right on the water's edge, are now often rented out to visitors? Imagine waking up to the sound of the waves lapping beneath your window and the smell of salt air. It's pure magic.
Stavanger, nestled on Norway's southwestern coast, is a city where history and modernity intertwine. It's a place where you can wander through cobblestone streets lined with colorful wooden houses, a legacy of its past as a thriving fishing port.
And yet Stavanger also boasts a modern edge, with a vibrant street art scene and innovative culinary experiences.
One of the must-dos in Stavanger is a visit to the Gamle Stavanger, or Old Stavanger, a charming district with well-preserved wooden buildings dating back to the 18th and 19th centuries. Imagine strolling along these narrow lanes, peeking into craft shops and art galleries, and stopping for a coffee at a cozy cafe. It's a delightful journey back in time.
But Stavanger isn't just about the past. The city is also a hub for Norway's oil industry, which has brought a contemporary flair to the city's architecture and cultural scene. And let's not forget the food.
Stavanger boasts a dynamic culinary scene with fresh seafood taking center stage. Be sure to try the local specialty, kamli, a traditional potato dumpling dish.
Trondheim, situated on the banks of the Nidelva River, is a city steeped in history, dating back to its days as the Viking capital of Norway. Today, it's a vibrant university town, buzzing with a youthful energy that's contagious.
The heart of Trondheim is undoubtedly the Nidaros Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture and a significant pilgrimage site. Imagine standing before this awe-inspiring cathedral, its twin towers reaching for the sky, and feeling the weight of history wash over you. It's a truly humbling experience.
But Trondheim is more than just its historical landmarks. The city has a lively atmosphere, with bustling streets, colorful wooden houses lining the riverbanks, and a thriving cafe culture. Take a stroll along the Bakklandet neighborhood, with its charming wooden buildings, and soak up the city's unique ambiance.
And when you're ready for a taste of local life, head to one of Trondheim's many student pubs or traditional restaurants. Try sod, a hearty meat stew, or sample some fresh seafood from the Trondheim fjord.
Get ready for an adventure like no other as we venture north to Svalbard, an archipelago nestled deep within the Arctic Circle. This is a land of raw, untouched beauty, where glaciers carve through mountains and polar bears roam free.
The main settlement in Svalbard is Longyearbyen, a colorful town that serves as a gateway to the Arctic wilderness, but the real magic of Svalbard lies beyond Longyearbyen in the vast and unforgiving wilderness.
Ålesund is like stepping into a postcard from the early 1900s. In 1904, a fire destroyed almost everything. They rebuilt in stunning Art Nouveau style. Today, Ålesund is a whimsical wonderland of turrets and intricate details.
For the best views, hike up Axla Mountain. You'll have a panoramic vista of the town and fjords. In August, don't miss the Ålesund Food Festival. Enjoy local cuisine, from fresh seafood to traditional dishes. Kristiansand, on Norway's sunny south coast, is a delightful blend of history, culture, and family fun. This charming city offers something for everyone, from its well-preserved old town to its award-winning zoo and amusement park. Start your exploration in Bien, the old quarter with its charming wooden houses painted in bright colors. These buildings date back to the 17th and 18th centuries and offer a glimpse into the city's past. You'll feel like you've stepped back in time as you wander through the narrow streets and admire the traditional architecture.
Now, for a taste of the great outdoors, head over to Kristiansands Archipelago. These islands, just a short ferry ride from the city, offer stunning scenery, secluded beaches, and excellent hiking trails. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle and enjoy the peace and quiet of nature. And if you're traveling with kids, Kristiansand Dyer Park is a must-visit. This combination zoo and amusement park offers a full day of entertainment, with everything from Nordic animals to thrilling rides.
Lillehammer, nestled at the northern tip of Lake Mjøsa, holds a special place in Olympic history. This charming town hosted the 1994 Winter Olympics, and its legacy lives on in the well-preserved venues and the palpable spirit of sportsmanship.
One of the highlights of any visit to Lillehammer is Myhaugen, an open-air museum that showcases Norwegian history and culture through the ages. You'll wander through over 200 historic buildings, from medieval farmhouses to a 19th century town square. It's a fascinating journey through time, and you'll gain a deeper understanding of Norwegian life throughout the centuries.
Now, for a taste of Olympic glory, head over to Lillehammer, the iconic ski jumping hill. Even if you're not a ski jumper yourself, you can take the chairlift to the top for breathtaking views of the town and the surrounding mountains. It's a thrilling experience, and you might even catch some aspiring athletes practicing their jumps. And if you're visiting in the winter, Lillehammer transforms into a true winter wonderland.
Røros, nestled in the heart of Norway, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that takes you back to the 17th century. Imagine cobblestone streets lined with charming wooden houses.
This picturesque town was once a copper mining hub. Wander its streets, visit cozy cafes, and explore local craft shops.
The locals are friendly and welcoming. Stay in historic guest houses for an authentic experience.
In winter, Røros transforms into a magical wonderland with snow-covered rooftops and a festive atmosphere.
Nestled between two stunning fjords and surrounded by towering mountains, Voss is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or prefer a more laid-back approach to nature, Voss has something to offer every traveler.
In the summer, wildflowers carpet the hillsides and the sun glints off the crystal-clear waters of the fjords. For the more adventurous, there's whitewater rafting, paragliding, or even skydiving. After a day of exploring, relax in a cozy cafe with a hot chocolate and a view.
Narvik, a town steeped in history and surrounded by dramatic landscapes, offers a unique perspective on Norway. This harbor town, nestled among towering mountains and overlooking the Ofotfjord, played a pivotal role in World War II.
The Narvik War Museum provides a poignant glimpse into this turbulent period. But Narvik isn't just about the past. Today, it's a vibrant town with a strong sense of community and a deep appreciation for its natural surroundings.
The town's location, 200 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle, makes it a prime destination for experiencing the midnight sun and the northern lights. Imagine standing on a snow-covered mountainside, the air crisp and clear as the sky erupts in a symphony of color.
The Hardangerfjord, folks, it's like stepping into a postcard. This fjord, the 5th longest in the world, is a symphony of natural beauty.
And those waterfalls, they cascade down the mountainsides like something out of a fairy tale. The most famous one, the Voringsfossen, is a real showstopper.
The Hardangerfjord is also known for its charming villages and fruit orchards. Imagine strolling through rows of blossoming apple and cherry trees.
Jotunheimen National Park, folks, it's a hiker's paradise. Experience the raw, untamed beauty of the Norwegian wilderness. Soaring peaks, glaciers, and crystal-clear lakes.
Jotunheimen means home of the giants in Norwegian. This place is truly epic in scale. Home to Norway's highest mountains, including Galtapiggen.
Trails for all levels, from gentle walks to challenging climbs. Come prepared with proper hiking gear and layers.
You might even spot some local wildlife, reindeer, elk, and the elusive Arctic fox. Keep your eyes peeled and your camera ready.
Nordkapp, folks. The North Cape. This is it, the northernmost point of mainland Europe. Standing here, gazing out at the vast expanse of the Arctic Ocean, you really get a sense of just how big and wild this planet truly is. It's a humbling experience, to say the least.
Now, getting to Nordkapp is an adventure in itself. You can drive, of course, but the journey is half the fun. Imagine winding your way along coastal roads past charming fishing villages and dramatic fjord landscapes. But the real highlight is simply standing at the edge of the plateau, feeling the wind in your hair and taking in the endless views. Alta, way up north in Norway, it's like stepping into a time capsule, folks. The Alta Museum is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. It's home to thousands of rock carvings, some dating back almost 7,000 years.
Imagine that, these ancient carvings, telling stories of their time, right there at your fingertips. Take your time exploring the museum. There's a lot to see. They've got indoor and outdoor exhibits, and you can even see archaeologists at work, carefully preserving these incredible pieces of history.
It's a humbling experience standing there looking at the artwork of people who lived so long ago. And speaking of ancient wonders, Alta is also a prime spot to see the northern lights. Imagine this, a crisp, clear night, the stars are out in full force, and then there they are, the northern lights dancing across the sky in a symphony of green, purple and pink. It's a truly magical experience, folks, one you won't soon forget. Senja, now this is what I call Norway's best-kept secret. It's this island sea up north, known for its dramatic landscapes. Think towering mountains plunging straight into the sea, fishing villages clinging to the cliffs, and these beaches. Oh my, these beaches with their white sand and turquoise waters. It's enough to make a postcard jealous.
But Senja's beauty isn't just skin deep. This place has soul. You feel it in the local art scene, bursting with creativity. There are these galleries showcasing traditional crafts, like hand-knitted sweaters and delicate wood carvings. And then you've got your more contemporary stuff too, paintings inspired by the island's wild beauty. It's a real feast for the eyes.
And speaking of feasts, the seafood here is incredible. Fresh off the boat cod, salmon, prawns, you name it. Find yourself a local restaurant, maybe one perched right on the harbour, and dig in. It's the taste of the Norwegian sea, pure and simple. Fredrikstad, now here's a town with stories to tell. Founded way back in the 16th century, it's one of the best preserved fortified towns in all of Scandinavia. Imagine strolling along the old ramparts, cobblestones underfoot, cannons still pointing out towards the sea. It's like taking a step back in time.
But don't let the history fool you. Fredrikstad is also a vibrant modern town. The Old Town is a hub for shopping, with charming boutiques selling everything from local crafts to designer clothes. And the restaurants, oh my, the restaurants. They're serving up delicious traditional Norwegian fare alongside international cuisine.
And speaking of delicious, you've got to try svel when you're in Fredrikstad. It's this thick, fluffy pancake, traditionally served with sour cream and jam. It's like a little taste of heaven, especially on a chilly day.
Henningsvær, oh boy, this place is something special. Imagine a traditional Norwegian fishing village, seemingly frozen in time. It's a maze of colourful wooden houses clinging to rocky islets.
Now, Henningsvær isn't just about pretty scenery. This village has a soul, a real working heart. Fishing is still the lifeblood here.
Okay, folks, get ready for this one. Preikestolen, or Pulpit Rock, is one of Norway's most iconic natural wonders. A giant flat plateau jutting over Lillefjord, offering dizzying views.
Getting to the top requires effort. It's a steep hike, about 4 kilometers each way.
Once you reach the top, find a spot on the edge, soak it all in. Hold on tight, everyone, because we're heading to Kjeragbolten, a destination for the truly adventurous. Imagine this, a giant boulder wedged precariously between two sheer cliff faces, suspended almost 1,000 meters above the Lillefjord. Yep, you heard that right, 1,000 meters. It's enough to make your head spin just thinking about it.
Now, getting to Kjeragbolten is an adventure in itself. It's a challenging hike, even for experienced hikers, with steep climbs, rocky terrain, and some sections that require chains to navigate. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right?
Once you reach the boulder, the real test of courage begins. Do you dare to step out onto that wobbly rock with nothing but air between you and the fjord far, far below? It's a popular spot for photos, and let me tell you, those photos never fail to get a reaction. Bolton isn't for the faint of heart, but for those who crave adventure and live for the thrill. It's an experience you won't find anywhere else in the world.
We're winding down our list of must-see spots in Norway, but trust me, we're saving some of the best for last. Rondane National Park, established in 1962, was Norway's first national park.
This is where Norwegians go to really get away from it all. Rondane is a hiker's paradise with over 120 miles of marked trails. You can even hike up to 10 peaks over 6,500 feet high.
Be prepared for any kind of weather in the mountains. Keep your eyes peeled for reindeer. Rondane has one of the few remaining wild reindeer herds in Europe. Our final destination on this incredible journey through Norway is Lissefjord. Carved by glaciers, this fjord showcases nature's raw power. Towering cliffs rise straight up from the water, creating a breathtaking scene.
Preikestolen or Pulpit Rock is an iconic spot in Lissefjord. This flat-topped cliff offers dizzying views from 2,000 feet above.
Consider a kayak trip on the fjord for a new perspective. Lissefjord is a fitting end to our Norwegian journey. Well, folks, that wraps up our whirlwind tour of 25 incredible destinations in Norway. From the vibrant cities to the serene fjords and everything in between, Norway truly offers something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to pack your bags and experience the magic of this remarkable country for yourself. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips and inspiration. And be sure to let me know in the comments which of these Norwegian gems you're most excited to visit. Until next time, happy travels!